So have a little look at this circuit. I'm in Stamford here, and have a little look at this circuit and see how this goes really, because this is all about what makes a good driving lesson, and kind of linked to the video that I just did. I'll put a link up onto it on this so that you can see where I'm coming from. But different people have different opinions about what makes a good driving lesson, and to me we've got to look beyond just the passing of the driving test and consider what it means to be driving well anywhere in the UK in any driving conditions for the rest of your life, rather than just this moment in time. And this little circuit here in Stamford is a great example, practical example of the sort of thing that I'm talking of here. Now, as I'm driving around here, I mean, if it takes me 2 minutes, I'll be surprised to do this circuit. But as I'm driving along here, you can see what, on the face of it, looks a relatively sort of tame bit of driving, really. You know, it doesn't look like the end of the world, really. But if I first of all just finish off driving around it, and then I'll actually talk you through a few of the sections of this little circuit here. Looks can be quite deceiving, you know. So here we are, just come to this mini roundabout. I'm going to do a right at this mini roundabout, and it's going to take me back to that road that I started off on. And that is the circuit. So you've now seen it, how it looks, and now let me just talk you through it. So I'm now back on the road that I started off with. Now this is a meeting situation. It's fairly blind, I can't see, it's a bend, you see. I can't really see the road to the left. My position here is important for my vision, as well as signalling to other road users what my intentions are. If I was to just carry on driving there, not knowing whether I can actually do it because of the oncoming traffic, that wouldn't be good, would it? Somebody's got to start reversing and it all starts getting a bit, ooh, not good. Come to this junction here, this is completely closed, this junction. Absolutely, completely closed. To my right, I know this won't come up in the camera, but to my right, I have got no vision whatsoever because of a stone wall. To my left, I've got two trees which are blocking my vision, and it's a busy road. So, you know, on the face of it, just a T-junction, but actually quite a lot there. Coming along here, I've got a mini roundabout. Mini roundabouts bring their own kind of hazards with them, don't they? Because all the traffic that's converging into that little point is all very close to each other, and some mini roundabouts can be fairly busy, can't they? So that in itself looks tame, looks nothing to that. That's quite a biggie. We come to this nice little bit here, an incline. We're turning right on a red traffic light. So position's important, taking into account those parked cars on the right there, as well as what's going on here. Look, so getting the car secure, getting it in the correct position, and then waiting. And then you've got two things going on here. You've got your position and what it means to other road users, you know, in terms of affecting them. That lass there was turning right. The vehicle that you can see in front of me with the headlights on, for all I know, there's no indicator showing there. That vehicle might be coming straight over, might be coming towards me. So how far I progress forwards towards this junction could affect that traffic over there that's coming my way. So you can see there's a couple of things to take into account here. Yes, I do want to get myself into the middle there because I want to trigger off the right filter arrow. I don't know if it comes up on the camera, but there is a detector, a sensor in the middle of this junction. When my wheels go over it, that will tell the computer that I'm actually here waiting to turn right. I'll show you that now. So that indicator's just gone on now. So I've now told the computer there's a van to my left that can now squeeze through there, look. So I'm now helping those people. So I've got my own job that I want to do. I want to turn right here, but I'm also taking into account other road users, and I'm trying to be considerate in my position for other road users. So that's pulling away there from a hill start. On the face of it, you might think, no trouble, but actually, so there we are there, you know, I mean, we're just coming up to this mini roundabout again now, and that is the circuit. So what on the face of it looks like a couple of minutes of driving on a pretty tame bit of road, you know, bit of a drive for the circuit. Actually, when you start breaking it down, there's a lot to that. And it's not just a case of, the point I'm really trying to make here is, it's not just a case of being able to physically drive around that circuit. That's not the point. You could drive around that circuit there, and you could get by, and you could annoy the pants out of people. You might not necessarily cause an accident, but you could be annoying the pants off of people, and you could be driving pretty what I would describe as selfishly, you know. You know what you want to do, and you're just going to do it. So the meeting situation, the junction with the poor vision, the crossroads there and your position in it, and you don't really care about other road users, but you're just doing what you want to do. And if that's where you set your standard now when you're learning to drive, you're going to drive like that for the rest of your life, because nobody else is going to be looking at your driving and assessing you and judging you. People are very tetchy about being judged about how they're driving, and that doesn't go away in general terms. That stays with you for the rest of your life. So you're sort of setting the standard now for the rest of your life. And on the other hand, if you do take into account how you affect other road users and your position and being courteous and considerate to other road users, and you're sort of mindful of that now at this point, it's been brought to your attention, and you're increasing your standard of driving to include those kind of things, then that's a different matter, you see. And that's a different standard of driving, I would say. So very much linked with the video that I did fairly recently, but just to give you a bit of an insight as to where I'm coming from.